Secretary Mayorkas does not resign, House Republicans will investigate every order, every action, and every failure will determine whether we can begin impeachment inquiry.
That was the GOP Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy there, issuing a strong threat to the Homeland Security Secretary. The Republican Party has stuck to their word when they said they would investigate the situation at the southern border should they win back control of the House. And they have. Less than a week later, they've taken aim at Alejandro Mayorkas. In his role as the head of Homeland Security, Mayorkas has to oversee the border. However, he has copped copious amounts of backlash, as this year alone has seen a record 2.2 million migrants cross illegally into the United States. That number could be much higher though, as the 2.2 million only includes the ones border agents have officially encountered. McCarthy took charge, offering him two options. He either resign or potentially face an impeachment inquiry in January when the GOP officially take control of the House. In his address, the House Minority Leader brings up Title 42, a COVID-19 health order instated by Donald Trump in 2020, which basically allows border agents to turn migrants away on the spot in order to protect public health in the United States. If the Biden administration ends the health order, it is predicted the number of illegal immigrants crossing the border will severely increase.
Our nation has never been so at risk, and their job has never been harder. Those brave men and women risk their lives every day to protect the American citizens from the consequences of illegal border crossings. Together we bear witness to the worst border crisis in the U.S. history. There has been more than 4 million illegal border crossings since Joe Biden has taken office. That's not the worst part. Now that Title 42 may end, we're bracing for a tsunami. People talk about 18,000 crossings in a day. That would mean 13 million more illegal crossings for the rest of the term of Joe Biden, if nothing changes. Think about that. 17 million more illegal entries into our country. Just last week, Secretary Mayorkas testified under oath that yes, the border is secure. I'm here to tell you it is not. We spent the day with border agents. I asked each and every one if this border is secure. They laughed.
Before the Republicans officially won back control of the House, they had vowed to hold hearings into a number of things. These included an investigation into Hunter Biden's business dealings, the botched withdrawal of US troops out of Afghanistan, Dr. Anthony Fauci's role in distributing money to the Wuhan Institute of Virology, and of course, the utter chaos at the border. Jim Jordan and James Comer are two of the ranking Republicans of the House Judiciary and Oversight Committee and have vowed to help McCarthy in investigating the border. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is one of the most outspoken politicians when it comes to the southern border. That's because his state of Texas bears the brunt of it, as it sits right next to Mexico and cops a majority of the illegal immigrants crossing in. Last week, he sent a scathing letter to President Biden, asking him to immediately instate several federal immigrant policies in order to combat the failure and chaos that has unfolded. In this letter, he tells the president he has been forced to invoke a constitutional invasion clause to attempt to fix the escalating crisis. He wrote, "Your inaction has led to catastrophic consequences. Under your watch, America is suffering the highest volume of illegal immigration in the history of our country. Worse yet, your failed border policies recently prompted a United Nations agency to declare that the border between the United States and Mexico is the deadliest land crossing in the world." He continues, "Texans are paying the price for your failure. Ranches are being ripped apart and homes are vulnerable to intrusion. Our border communities are regularly disrupted by human traffickers and bailouts."